Welcome to Football Touchdown Talk. I'm your host Amin, and in today's video, I will cover various topics such as 3 Real Madrid players who must improve after their 1-1 draw against Sevilla. I will talk about a special moment between Jude Bellingham and Sergio Ramos, and last but not least, I will talk about 5 reasons why Bayern Munich will defeat Galatasaray in the Alliance Arena is at the Champions League group stage phase, so stay tuned for that. But before we dive into the video, I would like you to take a moment to like, comment and share to your friends and family, and of course notify whenever I upload a brand new video. And subscribe to my channel for more football stories and news like this. Now, let's start with the first topic. So the first topic is about 3 players who must improve after their game against Sevilla. As we all know, Real Madrid had a tough match against Sevilla and the match ended 1-1. We had a lot of drama. We had, for example, fights between Rudiger and Ramos, even though Rudiger was non-reactive and Ramos was the person who started all the drama. And then we had a lot of special moments that we will get into later. But that match ended 1-1, and that didn't quite favor any of the sides because both of the sides wanted to win the game, of course. So now let's talk about the 3 players who need some improvement. The first player is Rodrigo. Rodrigo is one of the most talented players in Real Madrid, and he's an important player. And he's the person who rescued Real Madrid in a Champions League semi-final. Since Rodrigo has made his debut for Los Blancos, Rodrigo has flashed the kind of technical and athletic quality that could make him a Real Madrid legend. But he's never been able to get the momentum quite lately, and he hasn't been on the best form like he was last year. So he needs an improvement. The second player who needs improvement is David Alaba. David Alaba is of course the person who replaced Sergio Ramos as the new number 4. If we compare David Alaba's first season to now, it looks like a shell of his former self because he hasn't been on a world-class form lately and he needs improvement. And in the 2023-2024 season, this season, Alaba has looked like a liability at times for Real Madrid, and that's something we saw in the game against Sevilla. And he made mistakes that surrendered goals from nothing. And of course, he was the reason why Real Madrid drawed in the first place. So this man has to make adjustments. And if David Alaba doesn't improve, Real Madrid could kiss their chances of winning the La Liga or Champions League goodbye, because we can't have a player like David Alaba who scores own goals and doesn't play well. So Real Madrid and Carlo Ancelotti need to think long and hard about their decisions. And last but not least, we have Vinicius Jr. Vinicius Jr., since he has come back, hasn't been in a great form. If we compare him to the Vinicius of last season and now, he's nothing compared to the person he was the past few years in Real Madrid. That man was a machine, and I know he could be a machine again, but he needs to get back on track and take his games seriously because Real Madrid can't go like this. They need Vinicius Jr. at this moment, and next week they have an El Clasico. So all of these players, David Alaba, Rodrigo, Vinicius Jr., these 3 players need to make an improvement, and they need to make one fast because next game they will have by far the toughest match in their La Liga season, and it will be against the Giants Barcelona. So Real Madrid has to make some serious adjustments. So let's go to the next topic. So this topic is about 5 reasons Bayern Munich will defeat Galatasaray in the Champions League. Reason number 1 is because Harry Kane is in a great form. Let's face it, guys, Harry Kane has scored in all of his opening games almost, and the guy is a machine, and he continues to play like a 5-star player, and he delivers the way Bayern Munich wants him to deliver in every single game. The second reason why Bayern Munich will defeat Galatasaray is Tell's contribution. Mathys Tell has been playing like a machine for the last games, and he is the reason why Harry Kane can score this much goal, because his assists are on the next level. The third reason is because Bayern Munich has a good history with Turkish teams on the Champions League. Then Bayern Munich have played against 6 Turkish teams, and out of those 6 games, Bayern Munich has drawn once. So that means they have never lost to a Turkish team in the Champions League. So that's a third reason. Number 4, Bayern Munich plays in the Alliance Arena, and that means that Bayern Munich are practically unbeatable in their home game. This is an interesting fact that the last time Bayern Munich lost in a home group stage match was in December 2013, and it was to Manchester City. And number 5, it's due to Thomas Müller. Thomas Müller has a good record against Turkish teams. We saw him score 2 goals against Besiktas when Bayern Munich defeated them in a big win. That's the 5 reasons why I think Bayern Munich will defeat Galatasaray in the Champions League. And no disrespect to Galatasaray fans, they're also a good team, but Galatasaray are going against the German giants. I wish both Galatasaray and Bayern Munich well in their game at the Champions League group stage phase this coming week. Now let's cover the last topic for today. Last but not least, we have a special moment between Jude Bellingham and Sergio Ramos. Before I get into it, I would like to say that this match was quite dramatic. We had a lot of fights, for example with the Sergio Ramos and Antonio Rudiger's issues. Even though Rudiger was non-reactive, Ramos was the one who was provoking him, and that match was pretty much chaotic because there were a lot of fights. And of course, it was a great match, even though neither sides were satisfied with the results. But there was one good moment during that game that caught my attention, and it was with the special moment between Jude Bellingham and Sergio Ramos. That's something you gotta respect, man. Sergio Ramos and Jude Bellingham are 2 generations of Madridistas. They hugged each other and they embraced each other despite being oppositions in that La Liga game. This moment may have been a little more bitter than sweet. It must be quite surreal to see that happening from 2 players from 2 different teams who don't like each other come together and hug each other like this. This is special. This doesn't happen all the time in football. It's one of the rarest moments we could see, and for that I give those 2 players much respect and love. So that's it for today. If you're interested in news and stories like this, you are free to like, comment and share to your friends and family, and you can notify whenever I upload a brand new video, and you can subscribe to my channel for more football stories like this. I'm your host Amin, and today I wish you a very good day. Thank you.